Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm back on the recap of Bad Boys Texas episode 12. Happy birthday, Freeennn! So if y'all been keeping up with it, so far so good. They almost at the end of the road. So it continued off with, Jonathan and Raz having a conversation. And they was able to squash whatever beef they had because Raz apologized for his actions, and he basically was holding himself accountable for how things went down. And then Jonathan also was talking to the boys, and he wanted Raz to say his piece or whatever. So Raz was saying what he was sorry for and stuff like that. And then some of the boys, like Rel, he said what he said, but he really wasn't here for it. Carry On was like, listen, everybody make mistakes and stuff like that. So, yeah, that was good. Let's say a learning lesson for you. Mo was the same thing. Like, at the end of the day, we got your back. We wasn't trying to be on that type of time, but it's whatever. But, but when it came to Chef D to say his piece, he was just like, nah, I feel like this is fake. Like, you did all that for what? You already knew what type of time we was on. We was not going to put you in harm's way. Like, we came in this together. And for you to do some type of stuff like that, that's just so fake and unnecessary at all. But everybody else said that they had to say. Jonathan was like, I need to go to bed. So, we got an event to do tomorrow. So, Jonathan realized that at the end. So, he pulled Chef D and Raz to the side along with Orlando, and them four was talking it out, say like what's the issue and stuff like that. And Chef D said what he finally had to say. He just felt disrespected because him and Jonathan haven't got really close, and he just felt like that was like rude and uncalled for. And plus, his father, like he bring it up, like his father died from being stabbed. So it's like it really hit close to home for him. And he just felt a certain type of way, which is understandable. You have a right to feel how you feel. So eventually they squashed the beef, whatever. So now it's the next day. Rel and Chef D are finishing getting up the stuff together for Jonathan's party or whatever. So Jonathan's in the car riding. He's talking to his mom. His mom's singing happy birthday, whatnot. So he ends up pulling to the RV place. He's met by this RV owner and Lamel. And they basically tell him, like, listen, we understand what happened to your last RV. We got you a new one on top because it's your birthday. He decked it out. It was beautiful. He got into space and everything. And he just drove off. So now Chef D and Rel went to Friend's Palace, which is Jonathan's hair shop. If y'all have not seen it, it's beautiful. Like, I've never been there in person. But from what I've seen, it is beautiful and definitely will make it a place to go there in the future. So they go there to make sure the catering and the decorations are set up correctly or whatever. So they just did that. After they making sure that was straight, they sat down and talked about what happened last night. And that's when Chef D really got into it. Like, Rel understood what he was saying and stuff like that. So they got into that. Then they was like, listen, we the only two that's basically planning this party. And when the boys get here, we're going to put them to work. But at the same time, they had to get their own stuff ready. So Rails goes to the back to get his hair braided and whatnot. And Chef D do as he does. Meanwhile, at the house, Adonis comes in with into Ara's room with Carry On still on the floor because he's still under weather. And Ara was like, you need to drink some hot sauce, basically clear out all your system. So whatever, he didn't do that. But Adonis shows them, and Mo comes in. The material he got to make Jonathan some pants or whatever, it was crocodile, which was beautiful. They realized it's the same color scheme as his shoes and his coat. And basically Mo was like, he's gonna do Prada out everything. Everybody had to get their stuff together. Ara basically didn't have enough clothes, so he wanted Don to style him or whatever, so they're gonna do that. So after that, Don goes, start getting his clothes and stuff together. Meanwhile, the prince's room, he's sitting there smoking a blunt, having a good time. Orlando comes in with this bad fur on and hat, everything. He just looked so amazing. And, they chopping it up next. Ara see them comes in, whatever, smoked a blunt with them as well. And they just talking about the clothes and stuff like that. And Adonis shows them the pants. They was like, I hope it fits him, because basically Adonis, he didn't really know Jonathan's measurements. He basically just assumed on how he looked or whatever. So that was cool. Everybody was filling the pants or whatever. So after that, now it's time for everybody to get ready to start getting ready for the party. Adonis goes into Jonathan's room to show him the pants. Jonathan was super happy. Basically, throughout this whole episode, Jonathan was just super happy. Like, this was the best birthday ever. Like, to date. Like, ever. So he shows the pants. He tried them on. They're a little bit big. So he wanted to take them in a little bit along the waist or whatever. So that was accountable. So they all separated. Now it's time for the party. Everybody pull up to the party. He's having a good old time. It's super packed. They got big pictures of Jonathan outside the club or outside his place, but we can call it a club for right now. It was just amazing. The whole atmosphere, the vibe was everything. Raspberry pulled up, they all greeted each other, gave each other hugs and stuff like that. Natalie even pulled up. She brought him some gifts or whatever. And then the whole boys, I guess, gave him a stacks of money, and they were just throwing around for the strippers and stuff like that. It was just the overall good experience that everybody did not have to fight for, which is amazing, because that was the whole issue, like fighting. But I'm glad, they was able to come together for a good time and for a friend and show what's really like to be in a bad boys house and that brotherhood. That was totally missed. So next week's episode, it shows them, they didn't realize they wasted mad money for the party or whatever, that they're going to host an event in the house and see how things go from there. But overall, I really enjoyed this episode. It was like everybody came together and did what they had to do. But I'm also mad at the fact that, Chef D didn't put nobody to work like he said he was going to do. Everybody you just see dancing, partying, having a good old time. But, I'm here for it all. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this recap. And y'all stay tuned for next week's episode. I got y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.